Hello, sorry for the late start.
So for those just joining, Allie led us off here in the top of the first. Had a lazy grounder to second that she went light speed and beat the throw. So great job, great hustle by Allie to lead us off and get that leadoff runner on. We're playing those same condensed rules, so we're going to have a 60-minute drop dead. And so as we won the toss, we chose to hit, try to see if we can get an extra at-bat or whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
Charlotte's now up to bat with Georgia on deck. So starting off against this Oklahoma Ducks. They're a 13B team from Sand Springs, Oklahoma, suburb of Tulsa.
It's a long walk.
It is a long walk, especially in the fog like we've got today. Weather's actually kind of
like
pleasant.
The pitcher walking around there. Change of land short. Allie goes ahead and sneaks over to second and shows up. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Our anchor, our rock. 2-1. Charlotte here's one foul.
So foul ball. Back
Evening
up over the
things
screen.
Twosies.
Counts even with Allie on second.
Cracks
Oh
to the left
boy.
field. That's going to get over the left fielder's head, and it bounces for a ground rule double. And that'll score.
Can't hit a ball much better than that. Landed about
Allie.
3 feet in front of the left field fence and bounced over for a ground rule double. So they're just trading places.
Yeah.
Allie with the first run of the game.
Yeah. Georgia's back. She missed last night's game for some family stuff. Takes a swing at one. Misses.
They said it was for prom, her older sister, but they may have just been doing an intervention for Clint with all of his after that Vegas trip, with the gambling.
He's there wasn't much of a gambler. Oh, ball trickles out to Georgia. She'll probably beat that out for infield base hit. He wasn't, from what I hear, he wasn't so in tune with how the gambling works. I think they were kind of upset at him because they said he wasted a lot of the family fortune outside.
That's right.
He was playing a parking meter for 4 hours and wasn't winning. So
those don't pay out.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how much you put in them.
Not too much of a payout on that. So
I heard there at that Mulvane Casino that Georgia's got free parking until she's 72 years old now, though.
Yeah.
So they don't ever have to pay when they go there again. Yeah. You'd think the slot machines would be more appeasing. Or appealing.
He was overwhelmed by the atmosphere. But we'll forgive him. He's a good man.
I imagine Holly's pretty steamed.
Sophia peels one foul. So 1-1 to Sophia.
Kaylee's on deck.
We're going to get a constant change of softballs here as the turf is very soaked, as is everything else. Sophia steps back in. 1-1, the count to her. Swings at one at the eyebrows. Peels it, foul. For 1-2. Coach Nate giving her a pointer or two.
Yep, there's Holly right there. No sign of Clint, though.
Yeah. Staying alive. It's Sophia. Oh, dear.
That was a nice piece of hitting by Soph right there. That was like a 42-mile-an-hour changeup. She waited just long enough to get a piece of it.
No outs here. Runners at second and third. Cracks one to short center field. Oh, it's dropped off the glove of the shortstop, who is backpedaling, trying to make the catch. But that's a difficult catch for somebody backpedaling there.
So Soph's going to reach on the air, but great job of base running by
by Charlotte.
Was that Kate Charlotte was out there? Yeah.
That'll bring up.
Raced back to the bag and got ready to run.
Kaylee steps in, takes the ball up out of the zone. Great job by the catcher to get out of her crouch. Morning, Mr. Clanton. Khaos Coach Clanton's out here, ready for his day of softball.
Oh, we were early.
Yeah, lunging at that one, does Kaylee.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a smile after that swing.
See if we can't get a zoom in here. Try to get a little bit closer on these baseball fields. Cracks it out to left field. Left fielder's on it and makes the squeeze.
She's got the good part of the bat on it. She took an inside pitch and pulled it, and unfortunately it was right to the left fielder. So I've been in a gap. She'd still be running.
Yeah.
That brings up Claire, who's swinging a hot bat this weekend. Up, line up. Thank you, Coach Jill. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, out of the zone. Check the throw to Georgia, who is going on the pitch. One ball, no strikes to Claire. Ball straight in the air.
She just got under it.
Infield fly. Oh, gets away from the shortstop again. And Claire reaches on an error. And another run scores. That brings up Sydney in the lineup. Sid levels. Right to the shortstop, who was able to put away a double play on a hot shot from Sydney. And she's able to double off Sophia as she left second.
I think, 3-run score?
Yeah, 3-run score. We'll go to the bottom half of the first inning for the Ducks. We'll get that defense as they come out. In the circle for the Niners will be Avery. Behind the dish, Sam. At first, Claire Jack. At second, Kaylee. Shortstop, Georgia. Third base will be Sid. And as always, we'll get the outfield when they come set. Niners looking to take this victory and probably go undefeated in pool play. And we hope they can take that number 1 seed, which will push them to a 1 p.m. game for the bracket portion. So we'll cheer them on to victory. Here we go. Miley due up for the Ducks. Takes ball 1 up out of the zone. She'll be followed by Ella with Taylor or Jailer on the net. Strike 1. Avery finds it. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Bottom of the first here. The Ducks early in this tilt chasing 3 runs. Tall. On a chilly morning there. It's like 50-some degrees. All the Sydney at third from her knees. Makes the throw to first, and Claire's able to pull out the shovel and dig that one out of the turf. Great play by the 29ers.
Pretty good 29ers defense.
I think Sydney just did that for dramatic effect.
That's right.
Took plenty of time to get up. Playing around over there. 1 down. as Ella steps in for the Ducks. Too tall. Sails the pitch as the lights kick on in full force here at the Genesis Sports Complex in Goddard, Kansas. Thank you all for joining us, whomever's out there. Right on. One ball, one strike. Too tall. Oh, to Georgia, she backhands, regathers. Oh, makes a strong throw, but Claire's overstretching over there. Did a great job of splitting, but she was just late on the throw. Stretching out her hips there. Too early in the morning
She did her normal stretch, but
be stretching that far out. She did a great job. But the runner just beats the throw out.
Yeah, sometimes just.
Coach Nate goes to check on her, and she gives them the high sign. So runner at first for the Ducks. Tall ball gets away. The runner goes to second.
We go home. Maybe go home.
One ball, no strikes, and batter. Ball chops to Georgia. Short. She gathers. Makes the throw to first. Trying to hold her, but the ball was too deep short there, and the runner's able to advance on the play. So runner at third now for the Ducks.
It's a 6-3 put out.
Yeah, as Josie steps in for them. Ella still remains at third for the Ducks. Trying to get that first run of the game here for them. Changeup just misses on that inside corner. Great looking pitch by Avery there. Just missed.
It had a nice drop on it. It looked like it was coming in high, but I don't think it ended up high. I think I may have been a little surprised on that one.
Yeah. Foul ball. Out of play. Two down. Runner at third for the Ducks. 1-1's the count to batter. Just out of the zone. Rise ball. Misses for Avery. 2-1 now runs the count. 3-1.
Good job by Sam to hop up fast out of that stance to with a high outside fastball.
You can't help but think what an addition to this team Sam has been. The 3-1 hitters count. Ball up to the left, but it pulls foul to fill things up. Just any team that could get Sam is going to make him that much better. A true leader behind the dish there. 3-2 now. Goes to count to Josie. Avery rocks, fires. Ball four, ball gets away, and the runner will come in.
It makes it 3-1 now, 29ers.
Absolutely. You're infallible, error-free, as we say. As Kylie steps in. Josie at first. Ball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Dense fog is around the facility here. Well, out to right field, sends Sophia back and just has her twisting. That bounces into the fence. And she'll be safe at third, sliding for a triple, and a run scores for the Ducks. Narrowing the lead 3-2 for the Niners.
That ball looked like it hit the base of the fence.
Yeah.
She really got a hold of that.
That ball had some wings on it.
Still had a great throw back into second. Georgia tried to get her at third, but a little too late.
Kinley steps in. She'll pull one foul down the third base line. Two down, runner at third. Tying run at third for the Ducks.
Oh.
Change up. Completely fooled on that one.
Oh,
Got pulled the shoulder out.
she was done with her swing before it got there. That was a great pitch. Great call by Coach Clint.
So she can finish her off. The 0-2. Ball pops up to Georgia. She gathers or steps back and makes the squeeze to retire the side. The 2 runs surrendered by the Niners. Stoic looks on their faces. Not the happiest to be surrendering 2 runs in 1 inning, which is not usually the thing they do, but to a great team like this, any Oklahoma team comes with a great squad. So 3-2 as we go to the top half of 2 on a drop-dead 60-minute game. Avery will start things off in the top half with Sam to follow. Looking to extend the 3-2 advantage. Recapture the runs that were surrendered. Strike 1. Catches the upper sanctum of strikes.
It was.
No balls, 1 strike to Avery. Peels 1 straight back foul.
Sit on it. Wait.
Ball straight in the air, in the foul territory on the first base line. First base can't get a glove on it. Coach Nate's going to lightly contend that she touched that, the first baseman. Oh, no, he's not.
Hey, don't jump at it.
Another chance here, a second bite of the cherry, as they call it, for Avery, as first base wasn't able to gather that ball there. We're going to get a contention possibly for a interference call by the Ducks skipper. And that contention falls fruitless. So we'll restart here. 0-2 is a count to Avery. Oh, pull foul again.
Battle.
There you go. Let it travel.
The 0-2 again. Avery
Yes.
reaches out and pushes one to left field, or pulls one to left field. looks like she hit that with a tennis racket and just kind of popped it over the net there
Yep.
for a base hit.
Landed about 10 feet in front of the left fielder.
I mean, that was a scorching base hit to left field.
That's right. She's going to head back in. So it's going to be a courtesy runner. So Avery gets to rest up. It's next inning.
Sam with Lulu on deck. Sam cracks one to right center field. That's going to get in the gap, and it's going to get all the way to the fence. Sid will come around as the courtesy runner, and she'll score easily on the stand-up double by Sam Howard.
Yeah, it looks like Sam just took an outside pitch and went the other way with it, just like you're supposed to.
Yeah, that's some great discipline hitting, like you just said. You know, the girls may think their power is to pull everything, but Sam doesn't care. You throw it inside, outside, low, high. I'm going to take what you give me and put it into the grass.
RBI double.
Hey, here we go.
4-1 29ers. Lulu steps in.
Takes the ball. Too far in.
And with Sam catching, Claire's out there as her courtesy runner, so another still got a runner in scoring position.
Strike one. Catches Lulu leaning there. Looking for something on the outer half. Good 1-1. Clips it foul there.
Great swing just out in front.
I think giving her a tidbit of advice there.
She's due for another one over the fence.
Yeah, in a couple weeks. I'm ready. I'm ready to cheer. Warmed up my voice and everything. Silky smooth as always. One ball in the turf. 2-2. Things even up.
Good eye by Lulu.
2 apiece. 2 apiece and a biscuit.
Right here, go to work.
Ball pulls foul.
Here you go. Hey, keep working, Nate.
Battle.
Keep working.
Luda just keeps fighting off balls she didn't like. She's bound to get one she enjoys. Ball in the turf. Swung on. They finish her off at first. We're 1 down.
That brings up Allie. We're back to the top of the lineup again. Charlotte's on deck. That last time up with the delay getting started, for those watching, you missed Allie's at bat. She took a couple good pitches and then worked the count like 1-1 or 2-1 or something, and then grounded to second, but beat the throw. So
Yeah, she's
amazing hustle, and that's just the difference between maybe a first and a second year team. But on those plays, you got to charge.
Here we go.
You can't let the ball wait. You can't wait on the ball with the speed we have. So Allie taught her a difficult lesson.
Allie puts him to left field. That's going to drop in on the slap.
Uh-oh.
Let's get past the left fielder as it just skids out on her instead of bouncing off this wet turf. So Allie reaches for a double.
It just, yeah, like you said, Dan, it just doesn't bounce. It kind of scoots when it hits the ground. So instead of runners on first and third now, that ball scooted by the left fielder. That allowed Claire to score. So RBI double for Allie.
And Charlotte steps in. 29ers did grab those 2 runs back. They surrendered in the bottom half of first. Charlotte pushes one back to the pitcher there.
She advances the runner, though, as Allie's standing on third now.
Brings it
Charlotte's
Georgia.
kind of smiling. She knows she missed one there.
Right here, 5, let's go.
2 down.
Uh-oh.
Cracks on the left center field. That ball is on the line. Right to the fence. Georgia she'll try for 3. And she'll slide into third safely for a triple. And a run scores.
An RBI triple. That's how that scores in the books.
That
RBI
ball was on a
triple.
line. Sophia steps in.
Go!
With 2 down, runner at third again. Sophia cracks into center, but it's right to the center fielder's glove.
Oh, you can't hit a ball better than that. That's a perfect line drive, just like the coaches love. Just happened to be right at the center fielder, who likely closed her eyes and caught it.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind
of dip and movement that ball had it on that line there. two balls that were line shots that were right to gloves.
Yeah.
You know, coaches, like they said, they can't be mad at those kind of balls that were hit. They're on a line. They just happen to be where they're at. But the Niners put up another 3 spot there in the top half of the second. They look to hold serve as we roll to about 27 minutes into a game that is slated to be 60-minute drop dead here for the final pool play. I think Aaron mentioned when we go into bracket play, the games will resume to 71 minutes as traditionally we're used to. We had a change in the outfield. Sophia will take a rest, and Lulu will take over right field duties for this bottom of the second inning. Leading things off for the Ducks will be Lila, with Cheyenne on deck. Chasing 4 runs are the Ducks.
Number 5, Ella.
Just away.
Great velocity by Avery on that. Just missed.
Just inside, he says. Dancing around that strike zone is Avery. Aaron said lots of velocity. Strike 2. Had the umpire flinching back there.
Yeah, that was right at the upper threshold of the strike zone there.
There you go. We're pulling out the thesaurus this morning.
Avery tried to take a little something off that pitch, but it stayed high.
Fills things up for Lila. Just misses. Ball 4. So Lila takes the base for the Ducks, and that'll bring up Cheyenne with 1 down, or 1 on, no outs. We'll get a courtesy runner at first. It'll be in the form of Kinley for the Ducks. No outs. Runner at first here. Chasing 4 runs are the Ducks. Oh, changeup stays tall. The ball 1.
A little high.
Low in the dirt. As the breeze starts kicking in on us. Swung on for strike 1. Foul tip into the glove. Sam checks the runner at first. He's able to slide back.
It's currently 60 degrees here in Goddard. Feels a little chillier than that, but
my corns are hurting. Oh, past the outreach of Sid for a base hit to left field. Must be going to rain. So 2 on now. As Stella steps in. And Addie on deck for the Ducks. Swung on the changeup for strike 1. No balls in a strike. To Stella. Maybe checks her wristband and goes to work. Ball out to center. Charlotte goes back. It goes over her head, and it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. And a run will score for the Ducks. Cutting the lead in half. Ball peeled foul on the change.
Nice job by Avery to get ahead in the count.
Runners at second, third. No outs recorded yet. As Addie steps in, swings at strike 2. On deck is Miley. We'll circle back to the top of the lineup for the Ducks. Oh, 2 to Addie. Just tall. Doesn't go for the chaser there. The 1-2. Swung on for strike 3.
Nice pitch. Put her away. Looked like inside fastball, maybe.
Yeah. Took a good cut at it. Just misses. Miley steps in now for the Ducks with Ella on deck. Top of the lineup here. So 29ers got their work cut out for them. Ball gets away from Sam on a wild pitch, and a run will score.
Make it 6-4 now, I think, 29ers.
6-4. Ducks are not done with the threat yet. One ball, no strikes. Swung on for strike 1.
Fastball down the middle, just threw it right by her.
Too tall. 2-1. Ball trickles out to Claire. She'll do the fielder's choice, tag the runner on the way by. But a run will score. Emptying the bases. 6-5 is now the count. Bases empty, 2 down. Ella steps in and looks at a ball, low, out of the zone. On for strike 1. Great looking pitch on that inside corner. 29ers in this experiment here with their tournaments, they've had a lot of success on that inside corner. Ball gets past Sid at third on a hot shot. She'll try for second. And she'll reach for a double. Coach Nate reminded Sid that's a backhanded ball there, trying to get in front of it. So runner at second, 2 down. As Taylor steps in. Jailer. Hard to read writing here. Penmanship is not the strong suit here. The runner at second, 2 down, 6-5. The score in favor of the 29ers. Two down. Too tall. Ball back up the middle. That'll score a run on the base hit. And Charlotte comes up throwing home. And was late on a throw home. But Avery cuts that off and mows down the runner, trying to steal and go to advance to the next base on the fielder's choice.
It's an 8-1-3 put out.
Energy breeds energy. If you feel like your energy is great right now,
Great job by Claire to be on the bag to cover.
Yeah. And Avery know to cut that. But that ties up the game. We're in a dogfight, Aaron, as they say. 6-6 on the board. Whoops.
The Oklahoma teams, they kind of had some pretty suspect defense, but they've been hitting the ball real well.
Got the wrong number 19 up. Kaylee leads us off. I had Olivia up. Old habits, I tell you. Kaylee will lead things off from the 19.
Claire. Hands up.
Claire's on deck. Clips one foul. Bounces up and strikes Kaylee.
It's a great cut, just a little bit early.
0-1, Kaylee.
Just a little too early still.
Pulled foul. Kaylee pushed one out to center field, and it's right into the waiting glove of the
Another
center fielder.
got great bat on the ball, just right at the center fielder. Good job, Kaylee. We'll take those all day. Unfortunately, just went right to her.
That'll bring up Claire Jack. With one down. Too tall. By far the tightest game to date. You know, we had the one earlier with the Athletics yesterday. This one is equally as entertaining. Something to push these 29ers, something that this coaching staff has looked for. 2-0 to Claire. Base is empty. Top of 3 here. Ball 3. Out of the zone again. Be patient up there, Sid. 3-0 to Claire. Oh, there it is. We were wondering yesterday where those went.
That's right. It's
why she has not been hit by a pitch yet. There we go.
She's averaging about 2 hit by pitches per tournament, and this is her first one, so
That'll bring up Sydney.
helps the on base percentage, they
Yes,
say. So
absolutely. Well, not that she needed it this week. I mean, she's been murdering the ball. Sydney shows bunt, peels one, slaps it foul.
So have a runner on first. In a tight game like this, we need every base runner we can get.
One down, a runner at first for the Niners.
Sid steps in with an 0-1 count.
To the left field. That's
Fair
going to
ball.
get to the fence. And Claire around second. She'll round third. Coach Nate will send her. And Sydney will come comfortably into second with a stand-up double. Just absolutely belted that thing. Claire with a dog-tired look on her face. Making the round trip.
Yeah,
from
she had to
first
score from first. That's a haul. Sydney
Brings
with a
up 8.
stand-up double, RBI.
Ball one, low out of his zone.
Perhaps that'll be the game-winning RBI. You never know if we can hold the lead. Nice go-ahead run there.
Plenty of game left. 42 minutes passed. Maybe pulls one down the third base line. See what these Niners have done a really good job adjusting to this difference in velocity. Not only game to game, but oftentimes pitcher to pitcher within that game. 1 ball, 1 strike to Avery. Strike 2, catch that outside corner. Sam stands on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Avery. With Sydney at second. After a scorching double down the left field line. Too tall. For 2-2.
Come on. Go to work.
So Avery will be swinging anything close here with 2 strikes.
Steals it foul.
Just goes foul back into the net.
Look at the cannon from Coach Clint. Two, we do it again.
Oh!
Strike 3. Catches that inside corner.
Avery feels like that was pretty far inside. She's in disbelief at that call. Sam steps in, runner on second. Still. Sydney looks lonely out there in second. She'd love to come home and score.
Sam puts him to right field. That ball's curving, but the right fielder is equal to it. To retire the side.
So
one
Sam with
run.
a fairly deep fly ball to right field. Just got under it. We'll have Lulu leading off the next inning. If time permits.
Yeah. 45 minutes approaching in a 60-minute drop-dead game. So we go to the bottom of 3. 29ers holding on to the slimmest of margins, 7-6 on the scoreboard.
Ollie.
Well, we have a pitching change. Georgia is going to come into pitch. Claire stays at first. Kaylee stays at second. Sydney's still at third. And Sam's still behind the dish.
Leading things off.
Lulu's going to be shortstop.
Oh, yeah. Georgia in the old circle.
Sophia's heading out to right field.
Leading things off for the Ducks will be Josie. She'll be followed by Kylie.
I got you.
Charlotte's going to be in center, and Allie's in left again.
Here we go. Bottom of 3. Roughly 13 minutes, roughly, left in this one. Hoping to go through down, as always. 29ers. Fog around here. It looks like we're in a...
It really hasn't lifted yet. I kind of thought it'd start to dissipate, but
Very.
it's still just hanging here. There's no wind to blow it out.
Yeah. It's like we're in the... Another country here. It's in Russia. Is this Russia? It's in Russia. Ball 1 out of the zone on Georgia's first offering to Josie. Strike 1. 1-1 strike. Josie. Kylie on deck for the Ducks. Chasing 1 run. Heeled foul. Out of play. 29ers weren't able to get as much separation as they would have liked to. So they got to tighten up the screws here, as they say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Georgia is ahead in the count. Low, out of the zone for 2-2. Josie thought about it, but was able to hold back. The 2-2.
Oh, wow.
Strike 3.
Took a little something off.
Whew, that was a good looking pitch. A right smart looking pitch.
Looks like Mariano Rivera out there.
Yeah.
Georgia just comes in and just closes it down.
Yeah. Just let's see if she saws somebody's bat off here, like he used to. Appropriate music too, as you said that, Mr. Sandman.
There you go.
Or Mr. Sandman, Inner Sandman.
We're next level.
Strike 1 called to Kylie. Tall for 1-1.
Charlotte's playing pretty deep in center field. Sophie and Allie are kind of straight up.
Strike 2.
George is on today.
Curveball hits that outside corner. See if she can keep this momentum going. Ball goes off of Sydney's glove. Kind of skips up on her, and Georgia gathers, but going to reach a safe.
That wet turf is not a pleasant experience. So Sid does a great job of blocking the ball, though, keeping it in the infield. Holds her to a single. So 1 out. Tying runs on first.
Oh, out to left, pulled foul. Oh, 1's count. To Kinley. To
Oh, high. The runner on first was kind of lazy getting back, and Sam fired it down there. Perfect throw. Claire made the tag pretty quick, and runner barely got back, but that was... Oh,
Ball gets away on the wild pitch.
Sam wisely holds on to it. No reason to force a throw. So tying runs on second now, 1 out.
Toss, ball 4. That brings up Lila with Cheyenne on deck.
Great job of communication by the 29ers out there. Sid and Claire were both yelling bunt and charging quickly. Kaylee did a great job getting over to first.
Too tall. Ball 2.
Georgia takes a step off to get the call from Coach Clint. Kind of deep breath. Had 4 or 5 pitches in a row that were a little high, so.
Too tall again for 3-0. Sam. Timeout.
Sam's going out to give her the business. Little pep talk, little fist bump. It's fun. You can tell when all the girls are good friends and they get along and enjoy playing together.
Yeah. Ball 4.
So bases loaded now. Tying run on third. So all the bags are hot though.
Yep, 1 down.
Be a nice little chance for a double play perhaps, or
Yeah.
force out at home.
Too tall. The ball 1. Two. Get a change in the circle here. Presumably changing the circle. Sid will take over the pitching duties.
So that'll move Georgia back to shortstop, and Lulu will move from short to third.
She'll inherit quite a jam here. Bases loaded, 1 down. Heart of the lineup for the Ducks. Blooming. First batter, she'll face.
Sid got the win against that good Oklahoma A's team yesterday from UConn and came in and closed the game out last night too in the tricky weather. So
she'll face Cheyenne. Getting the instruction from the field umpire there. So here we go. She's down in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Just low.
thought it was low, so that's ball 3.
Ball 3, yeah.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. That will walk
So that
in.
will tie it 7-7.
That brings up Addie for the Ducks.
Oh.
Okay.
Sid's patented changeup there.
The 0-1 to Addie. Field foul.
0-2. Great job by Sid. Getting ahead in the count.
Oh, 2.
Oh,
Just misses that curveball. Sneaks its way out of the zone there. 1-2.
Sam didn't move her glove much, so couldn't have missed by much.
The 1-2. Field foul again. Strike 3. The curveball gets her just window shopping. Can I interest you in any of these pitches? And she says, no, thank you. I'm just looking.
So that's a big help. That lets the defense take a step back because now we can get that third out at first. Her curveball's about the same speed as most girls' fastballs.
Yeah. The 0-1.
A little
Too tall.
high.
On the riser.
That evens the count.
Top of the lineup here for the Ducks, Miley.
Oh, just threw it right by her. Thanks.
The 1-2. Swung off a strike 3. Sid's able to get out of the threat with minimal damage. One run surrendered, and now we're tied, and it ends in a tie as the time runs out on the drop dead. So the 29ers will see where this shakes out for them. They either took 1 or 2 in the.
I think they're the only undefeated team, so
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. I think
the tops of their pool play there, so they may be able to go into a possible 1 p.m. tilt.
so. If we are the 1 seed in Pool C, then play over on the soft Genesis 2 here on the baseball side. It'll be at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, so we hope you'll join us for that. We can't wait, and we will see everybody then. Get some lunch, go clean your house, mow the grass, whatever you got to do, but somehow find a way for you and a friend or an enemy to join us at the 1 o'clock hour. Your 2 humble hosts will fill your ears with liquid or with audio gold.
This will be a thing of beauty.
So from Genesis Sports Complex, we say thank you all for listening to this particular tilt. And as always, go Niners.